Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. We've got 11 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on all the action. And yeah, we'll hop in a busy slate today as we head into the weekend, starting with the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Charlotte Hornets. Bucks opening up as a 7.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 238.5. Bucks coming into this matchup 7-4. The Hornets 3-7. Head-to-head, Milwaukee 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Giannis is questionable. Remember, Giannis did miss last game. Looks like Charlotte, Miles Bridges is back from his long suspension. I mean, that's a good addition to the lineup. Bucks coming off 2-game winning streak. Big win against Toronto. Lillard coming off his best game of the season. And yeah, Charlotte 1-4 in their last 5, coming off a tough Miami loss. Milwaukee 10-5 against Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte 1-8 at home, where they've been pretty bad here. Have to check the injury report to see if Giannis plays. I'm sure he'll be questionable up until game time. But even if he doesn't play, I still like this Bucks team. They got a little bit of momentum now. Lillard finally playing well. If Giannis plays, maybe there's a little bit of line movement. But we'll take Bucks minus 7.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Washington Wizards. Knicks opening up as a 7.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 227.5. Knicks coming into this matchup 6-5. The Wizards 2-9. Head-to-head, the Knicks are 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries here. Knicks coming off a 2-point Atlanta win. Washington, they're on a 4-game losing streak right now. I mean, they just don't look good. Knicks 5-1 against Washington, 5-1 on the road against Washington here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Knicks minus 7.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Boston Celtics versus the Toronto Raptors. Celtics opening up as a 7.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 222. Celtics coming into this matchup 9-2. Toronto 5-6. Head-to-head, Boston 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Porzingis, Jaylen Brown, both questionable. Remember, they both missed last game, but Boston played a very good game against the Sixers without them. No OG Anunoby for Toronto today. Boston on a 4-game winning streak. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They just beat Toronto 3 games ago, 117-94. Yeah, they're 5-0 against Toronto, 10-1 covering on the road against Toronto. Honestly, even if Jaylen Brown and Porzingis are both out, I still like them the way they played against the Sixers without them. If they get them, I think it's a bonus. Give me Celtics minus 7.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs opening up as a 9-point home favorite with the over-under at 220.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 2-10. The Cavs 5-6. Head-to-head, Cleveland 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries. Donovan Mitchell's questionable, so be sure to check his status. That's a big loss if he is out. Detroit, they're on a 9-game losing streak right now. Yeah, horrible stretch for Detroit. Cleveland coming off a big Portland win. Detroit 0-5 against Cleveland, 0-5 on the road against Cleveland. Yeah, be sure to check Donovan Mitchell's status, but even if he's out, I still think they can beat Detroit. And I'm still going to take Cavs minus 9 and money line at home. And if he's even out, maybe it lowers to like 6, 7. I would still take the Cavs at home here. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks opening up as a 1-point road favorite. I'm sorry, Sixers opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over-under at 236.5. Sixers coming into this matchup 8-3. The Hawks 6-5. Head-to-head, Philly 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Batum for Philly. That's really the only injury in this matchup. Philly coming off a 2-game losing streak, coming off a tough Boston loss. Atlanta coming off a tough Knicks loss. Philly 5-2 covering against Atlanta, 5-2 straight up against Atlanta. They've been very good head-to-head against Atlanta here. And you're looking at a pick'em scenario. I'm going to take the better team, and I'm going to take the Sixers money line and -1 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Sacramento Kings versus the San Antonio Spurs. Kings opening up as an 8.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 238. Kings coming into this matchup 6-4. The Spurs 3-8. Head-to-head Sacramento 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Devin Vassell for Spurs or Trey Jones. Sacramento on a 4-game winning streak coming off a Lakers win. Spurs, they are on a 6-game losing streak right now. Tough stretch for the Spurs here. Sacramento 5-1 against San Antonio. They played very well against the Spurs, and they're playing very good. Give me Kings -8.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Denver Nuggets versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Denver opening up as a 5.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 225.5. Denver coming into this matchup 9-2. The Pelicans 5-6. Head-to-head Denver 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries, any new injuries in this matchup here. Denver coming off a big Clippers win. Pelicans coming off a Mavs win. Pelicans lost to Denver, 5 games ago, 134-116. Denver 8-3 against New Orleans. They're playing great. They're playing great basketball here. Beat the Pelicans pretty bad in their last meeting. And I think I'm going to take Denver -5.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Orlando Magic versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 215.5. Magic coming into this matchup 6-5. The Bulls 4-8. Head-to-head, Orlando 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. No Markelle Fultz for the Magic. DeMar DeRozan questionable. Remember, he did miss last game. Magic coming off a game winner against Chicago in the last game, 96-94. They're 9-4 covering on the road, 6-1 covering on the road against the Bulls here. Even if DeMar plays, I still think Magic's a good team on the road, and I'm going to take a shot with the Magic +2. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Lakers opening up as an 8.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 223.5. Lakers coming into this matchup 6-6. Portland 3-8. Head-to-head, Lakers are 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. LeBron is questionable, so be sure to check his status. No Malcolm Brogdon for Portland. Lakers coming off a tough Sacramento loss. Portland, they're on a 5-game losing streak, coming off a bad Cleveland loss. They did lose by 6 to the Lakers in their last meeting, 116-110. And we're going to see if LeBron plays, but Lakers should, they got to be able to beat Portland. They just have to. I feel like LeBron will probably play. We'll see if they rest him or not, but still going to take a shot with the Lakers -8.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Utah Jazz. Suns opening up as a 5.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 237.5. Suns coming into this matchup 5-6. The Jazz 4-7. Head-to-head, Phoenix 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Bradley Beal, which crazy. We still haven't seen the full big three play together. Phoenix coming off a big Minnesota win. Utah on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a big Portland win. They did lose to Phoenix 126-104 a few weeks ago. Phoenix 10-2 against Utah, 5-1 covering on the road against Utah here, and Suns team playing well, especially with Booker back. Give me Suns -5.5 and money line on the road. And then the last matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers opening up as an 8-point home favorite with the over-under at 218.5. Rockets coming into this matchup 6-3. Clippers 3-7. Head-to-head, Clippers are 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head. They've been pretty dominant against Houston here. Houston, though, they're streaking. They're on a 6-game winning streak coming off a Denver win. A big Denver win. Clippers and Houston on a long break right now. On like a 5-day break. Haven't played since the 12th, which is kind of crazy, but they're all rested up. And now the big thing with the Clippers, they're on the 6-game losing streak since acquiring James Harden. It's been rough for the Clippers here, and Houston playing well. I know the numbers, they've been bad head-to-head against the Clippers here, but how could you trust the Clippers -8 against anybody, especially against a Houston team that's just they're playing good basketball right now. So I would take a shot with Houston +8 on the road. Just don't feel confident in this Clippers team until they can get a win streak going and actually be dominant. Give me the better team playing right now. We'll take Houston +8 on the road. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.